Alright guys, bringing you some more news in After Pulse, effective immediately on October 31st at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We got the nerf took place with the UNK CQB Nightcrawler. And so we got, this is the original that you're looking at right now. This is what a 7-star at level 40 used to be. You see damage at 2380, rate of fire at 6080, and ammo at 42. And so those three stats are going to change. Everything else is going to be the same, but rate of fire is going to be a key difference, and you'll see the upcoming changes here. And now, if you notice that change, this is the updated UNK CQB Nightcrawler, 7 stars, level 40, maxed out, just like the other one. And you see damage is up 31 points to 2411, so that's kind of a joke increase in damage. I mean, that's not going to be noticeable. And rate of fire at 6,000, that's a huge change. We'll get to that in 1 second. And then ammo is down 6, I believe, from 42 to 36. Everything else looks the same. But that rate of fire stat is going to be the key difference. If you know about how the rate of fire kind of works in this game, once you get above each 1,000 threshold, the gun becomes a completely different animal. So like once a gun gets over 3,000 rate of fire, it's a lot different. Once a gun gets over 4,000 rate of fire, a lot different. You know, in this case, once it gets over 6,000 rate of fire, it's a lot different. And so 6,000, when it's at, when it's at 4,000, when it's at 5,000, 6,000, it's not above 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, if you get what I'm saying, right? So in this case, it would have to be 6,001 to get that noticeable, insane, overpowered difference, right? And so now that it's at 6,000, it's going to be it's not going to be incredibly weak or anything, but it's definitely going to be noticeably weaker. It's not going to feel as crazy. I don't really play with this weapon, so I'm not going to say too much about it, but if you spend a lot of money chasing this, you're probably a little upset, but I think it's a really awesome change for the game. I think it had to be done, and I think it's a minimal nerf. It is, it's a decent effect on such a vital stat, rate of fire, but I think it had to happen. But it definitely makes a difference, that 1 point rate of fire going over or staying at that threshold. Like the Bobcat, for example, a max level Bobcat has 4,000 rate of fire, and if it just had that 4,001 rate of fire, like the Bobcat would be so much better. And so I think that's going to be the case with this UNK. Gone are the days where it was that much more better, right? More better. But I think it'll still be good enough, and I think it's a good overall change for overall gameplay. You'll be able to enjoy a few other weapons other than just this guy. So good change. And I think a couple of other weapons were changed: the AG-10, the PW-9, and the AGL-660. So I'll bring you the details on those if I can figure them out, put them together. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry for just rambling on while you're looking at a picture of stats here, but that'll do for this one. Thanks for stopping by. More videos coming soon with all of the recent changes, new dragon weapons, new jade weapons. Hopefully we can get some of those, get some reviews out there as soon as possible. If I had a tester account, I'd have every 7-star weapon up there on the day they came out, but that's just me. I don't have a tester account, maybe soon. But thanks for stopping by. I will catch you on the next video.